Hi everyone, it's Mora Aliza and I'm going to read you a book about Suukkot. It is called The Vanishing Gourds, a Suukkot mystery. We're going to find out what happened to those gourds. Sarah jumped in a pile of golden leaves while squirrels gathered acorns nearby. Would you like to go to the farm today? Her mom called out the window. It was almost Sukkot, her favorite holiday. Sarah liked everything about Sukkot. She liked helping her dad build the sukkah. She liked baking pumpkin pies and eating in the sukkah with her family. But her favorite job was helping to decorate the sukkah with colorful gourds they bought each year. Sarah and her mom drove past houses and stores and wide sunny fields until they reached the farm. Their first stop was the petting zoo. Hello, Curly, Sarah greeted the little lamb. She watched chickens pecking at grain and fed the goats some grass. Then they went over to the farm stand. Look, Sarah exclaimed, pointing the tables overflowing with gourds. There were so many colors and shapes and sizes. Sarah chose 7 beautiful gourds, 3 green, 2 orange, 1 red, and 1 yellow. This is my favorite, she told her mom, holding up an orange gourd. It was S-shaped, just like the first letter of her name. When they arrived home, Sarah's brother Avi helped her hang the gourds from the sukkah roof. Later that afternoon, when they went out to set the table in the sukkah, Sarah counted the gourds: 2 orange, 3 green, and 1 yellow. That made 6. What happened to the 7th gourd? She looked down. A gourd lay broken on the ground, its seeds scattered. It must have been the wind, Avi exclaimed. During dinner, they heard a rustling sound above them. Suddenly, 2 more gourds fell. Fava, the cat, raced through the sukkah and started playing with the fallen gourds. Sarah counted them. There are only 4 left, she whispered. After dinner, Avi and Sarah brought their sleeping bags into the sukkah. Soon they were fast asleep. Sarah woke when it was still dark. She nudged Avi and whispered, "I see stars." "And I see more missing gourds," he said, looking up at the sukkah roof. Only 2 gourds were left, and Sarah's favorite one was gone. Just then they heard munch, scrunch, crunch. On the ground sat a squirrel holding Sarah's favorite orange gourd in his tiny paws. "Hey, you!" Sarah yelled. "Stop!" But the squirrel ran up the tree. Sarah was angry. "Bad squirrel," she yelled. "You ruined our beautiful sukkah." Sarah was still angry when she fell back to sleep. She dreamed that she chased the squirrel up the tree and demanded, "Give me back my gourd." She dreamed that the squirrel came out of his hole with his family and apologized. "We're sorry to eat your gourd, Sarah, but we're very hungry. We'll bring you new ones next year." When the sun rose the next morning, Sarah awoke and remembered her dream. She smiled when she thought about the squirrels bringing her gourds and laughed when she imagined them shopping at the farm stand. Then she remembered that the squirrels had said they were hungry. She ran into the house and brought out a handful of nuts. She placed them carefully in the middle of the picnic table in the sukkah. The holiday ended and Dad took down the sukkah. All through the fall and winter, Sarah made sure that the squirrels had enough to eat. A year passed. On the day before Sukkot, Sarah raked the leaves on the patch of grass where the Sukkah would go. "When you're finished," Mom called from the house, "we'll go buy gourds." All of a sudden, Sarah cried, "Quick! Come quick!" Mom, Dad, and Avi rushed outside. Sarah was hopping and jumping and pointing to the ground. There were 7 beautiful gourds growing in their yard. 3 yellow, 3 green, and 1 orange gourd, S-shaped, just like the first letter of Sarah's name. The gourds had sprouted from the seeds left by the squirrels the year before. Sarah remembered her dream. The squirrels had brought her gourds for the Sukkah, just as they had promised. She ran over to the tree and shouted, "Thank you, squirrels. Thank you for helping me celebrate Sukkot." And that's the end of the story. So you have to ask yourself that Sarah was angry that the squirrels took the gourds, but in the end, did the squirrels give the gourds back? I think they did. Chag Sameach, enjoy Sukkot. Bye-bye.